I really have been enjoying this YouTube experiment a lot. I mean, I've only been, vlogging officially on YouTube for a couple of days, and I really just thought it was going to be a little more difficult to come across videos that I was inspired to comment on, but not so much really. In previous videos, I've talked about people's passion and their interest in things, and the fact they're really able to share themselves a lot on YouTube, and I think that's the sharing part is actually probably the most appealing feature of the site. But I'm amazed at what people are willing to share online with other people and how they open themselves up. For example, I ran across this video today.
And today I want to talk about some weapons that I have. Let's start out with this baby right here. This is a 9mm Russian Makarov, built in 1970. It's worth a bit of money here. It holds its collector's value and so forth. Nice little handgun to carry around with pack heat.
Yes, he used the words pack heat in his discussion. It's one of those things. I used to love to share it in school too. Show and tell is one of my favorite things. And by comparison, really, all I have to show for here that I can compare even close to his 9mm gun, it was really this cell phone. It doesn't pack any heat or anything, Tex, but it does ring occasionally, and even answers calls now and then. So that's pretty good. But can you top that?
Yeah, let's check this baby out.
Oh, he's going to top it. All right, what do you got? Bring it on.
My friend, is an AK-47 assault rifle, and this puts some power on.
Okay.
I get a gun like this for one reason and one reason only.
Well, I can't wait to hear what his reason for this is. I got the cell phone here because I occasionally like to phone people. You got an AK-47 because...
To piss off all the anti-guns, and because I can.
What's wrong with that? That's as good a reason as any. But I have to say, in all honesty, my cell phone, unlike your AK-47, came with its own carrying case and a battery charger. So how are you going to beat that?
You can see that. 1,000 rounds of ammunition with the AK-47.
1,000 rounds of ammunition for your AK-47. I lose. I can't compete. You beat me. I guess my point here, at Tex, if you're watching this video again, is that when people choose to share certain things on YouTube, a bit of parts of themselves, it reminds me a little bit of that. Anyone who watched the CNN YouTube debate, when that gentleman was asking questions about his his babies, which of course were his collection of assault rifles, and Democratic candidate Joe Biden kind of said, well, if that's his babies, then this guy is in more trouble than we thought. And this is kind of one of those things I have to ask about. And Tex, I hope you are watching this. I would be interested in your response. I am mocking you a little bit, but all in good fun. But I am curious. I mean, if owning the weapon, as you say, is just kind of one of those Second Amendment right things that you care so much about, as you'll hear in a minute, then why is it necessary for you to put it on YouTube? Why share? Why make it a big deal? It seems like an odd thing to share. I don't know how many people make any cell phone videos, and show off how great their cell phone is, or anything like that, and yet you feel necessary to show off your guns. Why? Good question. Why would you want to do that? Here's your answer. Quite interesting.
You see, folks, that's the kind of power you need. If you believe in the Second Amendment, the right to keep and bear arms, then I encourage everyone to go out and pack heat, get yourself at least a handgun anyway.
You never know when Al-Qaeda is going to paratroop into your backyards, and you might need 1,000 rounds of ammunition for your AK-47 to protect your family. Totally understandable. That is the kind of power you need. But I hope, Tex, you do answer my question, because I would like to know, why 1,000 rounds of ammunition? Why not just 100 or 200? Was there a sale? What? 1,000 rounds of ammunition? What exactly are you planning to do with all that? So I would really be interested in your response, just to kind of discuss why you felt it was important to share that, because I'd really like to know. And for anyone who's interested, I can't speak to the sale of 1,000 rounds of ammunition, but you can get this little baby down at 7-Eleven for $99.99. And it rings, and you can get text messages.